Hey entrepreneur! Today I have got a keyword research tutorial for you, YouTube style. But before we get started, please quick subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you don't miss any more of these awesome videos. And without further ado, let's get started. You're gonna want to watch this video if you want to know exactly how to research those keywords for your YouTube channel. Alright, so first you want to head over to keywordtooldominator.com. The reason why I really love to use this tool is because from my experience and what I've seen other people talking about online is that the Google Keyword Planner tool is kind of confusing to use. And in my opinion, this is just a little bit easier. You get 3 free searches each day. However, I personally signed up because I use this thing all the time. So anywho, going forward, if you're watching this on YouTube, you probably want to know how to get your YouTube keywords. So you're going to use the YouTube keyword tool. But just so you know, if you're using this for more than just YouTube, you can also use the Google autocomplete keyword tool. So you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and sign in because I've used all of my free searches for the day already, and I'm gonna use the YouTube keyword tool. Alright, cool. So now that we're in here, you can see right at the top you can use an asterisk to have YouTube fill in the blanks. So basically the asterisk acts as a wild card. So let's say you have a certain topic that you typically talk about. Basically what I would do is use the wild card to create some of those long tail keywords. So let's say, for example, on my channel I talk about SEO and sales funnels. So for this example, let's go with SEO keyword research. I know that I want to talk about keyword research, but the problem with this particular phrase is if I take that and just quickly search that in Google's search engine, I can see there's way too many results, like 5.8 million results. No way that I'm going to rank for that because my channel is still pretty small. So head back here to the SEO keyword research. I'm going to put an asterisk or wildcard at the end, and we'll see if we can get some other better long tail keywords. And of course, you just have to wait for it to process. Perfect, and we're done. So now what I want to do is I want to sort them by rank. So this tool, Keyword Tool Dominator, will rank them in a way that it will kind of be like, hey, obviously 1 is better, 10 is worse. So I can just kind of go through this list and get some ideas. So SEO keyword research online. I can maybe do that one. Then there's another one here, SEO keyword research YouTube. Hey, that sounds a little bit more like what I want. So I'm going to take that guy. That's going to be my long tail keyword. Then you need to use TwoBuddy. Let's get the Chrome extension for TwoBuddy. So what better browser to use than Google Chrome since you're using Google's YouTube. So in Chrome, up on the top right corner, just click on the little dots for the menu, go to more tools and extensions. And then you're just going to scroll to the bottom and hit get more extensions. And then we're just going to search TwoBuddy. It's TwoBuddy for YouTube. And it's the first one right there. And just add it to Chrome, add extension. All right, so now we are installed. So now we can go to YouTube. And now you can see you have TwoBuddy installed. Cool, so now that you've got TwoBuddy installed, you can click on that little guy in the top right corner with the TwoBuddy icon. Now, if you haven't already created your account, pause the video really quick, go sign up your account, log in, and then come back here. Okay, so once you get to that point, I want you to come down here on the right hand side, click on the Tag Explorer. Now I really love this Tag Explorer, and to be honest with you, if I even have a slight idea of what I want to talk about, I might even skip keyword tool dominator and go straight to tag explorer, and I'll show you why. So let's type in that keyword that we had there before. It was SEO keyword research YouTube, and wait for our results. Awesome. So what I can see down here in the right hand corner is the search volume is average, as it says. It's you know, there's enough that people are searching for it, but then right below, the competition is very low. And so overall, that gives it a really good ranking, 76 out of 100, to be able to rank for that keyword. Now, let's say, for example, I wasn't following this process and I just, went with the what I had found earlier, SEO keyword research, right? You type that in, and then TwoBuddy gives me the overall rating is 15 out of 100. What? That's crazy. Because there's a ton of search volume, but there is also a ton of competition for that particular keyword. So this is part of the reason why you want to search for long tail keywords, especially when you're a smaller channel, because it's just way easier to rank for these. So if you can kind of have a look at my notepad here. So, this is kind of how I do all my research. Like, I've got tons of different keywords that I go for and write them down here. And so SEO. Oh, okay, my bad. So I did my research before I made this video, so I kind of forgot which one I was going for. And I believe this particular video is supposed to be about keyword research tutorial YouTube. And the way that I actually first came across that is I actually just typed in keyword research tutorial, and I was like, hey, wow, I don't think I'm going to rank for that, since my channel is still pretty small. So here's my next little trick. Now, let's say you want to talk about this. You want to make a keyword research tutorial. I knew that I wanted to do something like this because I saw a lot of people online asking about this and just really expressing that they found it really frustrating. So hopefully this does clear it up for you. And the way that I do this is, I know exactly what I want to talk about. But unfortunately, this particular topic is really high competition. So then what I do with TwoBuddy is I use this auto-suggested. And if you're doing this for YouTube specifically, you want to use the YouTube results. So then I went through here and I was like, okay, keyword research tutorial Bangla. Well, I don't know what that means. Keyword research tutorial YouTube. Oh, that's awesome. That's exactly what I'm doing. I am on YouTube and I'm talking about SEO, keywords, sales funnels, etc. So I click on that guy and now it's going to search for that long tail. It has a high search volume, high enough, but the competition is super low on that keyword. I can totally do a tutorial on that. And that's exactly why I'm making this video. So I called it keyword research tutorial YouTube style. And so this is overall ranking 75. So what I do is I just do this over and over again. I get this big long list. So, I put that in here. Keyword research tutorial. The star is like my little code, meaning I've already researched it, and the score is 75. So typically, like, my rule of thumb is where I'm at right now is under 100 subscribers. So I won't do any keywords that are less than 70. But you'll see, like, on my list, I do have some that are a little bit lower, and these are just ones that, I maybe want to touch on in the future once I grow a little bit bigger, but I don't want to forget the keyword. So, and then once I've already made a video, I'll just bold it. We'll just give it a big bold there. This is, Amanda code. To me, that means don't do that one. You've already done it. Okay, thanks, me. And that's pretty much it. So now you know how to do keyword research on YouTube. If you like this video, please subscribe right here. Like the video below, and also leave a comment if you have any questions or if you found the keywords that you were looking for. And we'll see you on the next video.